How's it going, future voters of Sean Gannon, future president of the United States of America? And we have a cider review, our first ones here, so I'm going to double up. I got this pack at Costco. They got two different ciders in it, and I thought, well, actually my wife came up with the idea of doing both ciders at the same time. So, we got two ciders here from the Towns Ciderhouse. We got the BrightCider right there. And then we got the Made Marion. I do like that name, Made Marion. So, what do we got here? Okay. Let's go start with the BrightCider. Okay. On the website, they said this BrightCider is radiant and balanced. BrightCider shines with Newton Pippin apples, the pioneer variety that defined the cider palate of the Northwest. Bold statement defines it. Okay. The alcohol content is 6% ABV, and it has on rate beer 180 estimated calories. All right, to the other one, the Made Marion on the website. I love that name. Anyway, ripe and juicy, Made Marion unites Northwest apples with whole, locally grown Marion berries, the crown jewel of all blackberry varieties. Marion berries are a true testament to the bounty of Oregon. They definitely are showcasing the state of Oregon with what they have here. Alcohol again is 6%. And the rate beer says 180 estimated calories. A little more, unsure why. All right, well, I guess it says in the back. Well, the back says 150. That would make more sense. The back of this one actually has it. It says 150 calories for the Made Marion and 140 calories for the BrightCider. I wonder what causes that 10 calorie difference. So correction there, 150, 140 calories. All right, so let's go see how they pour. Start with the Made Marion. I'll pour both of them out so you can see them. My wife does prefer cider over beer. So we got the cider, and that's actually why we got this pack for her, but I ended up having some as well. I do like the color of cider. And I do think, beer is more popular than cider, I think, but ciders are good. I've made some homemade cider while I'm pouring here, and it's very easy to do. And it tastes, actually, it's super easy. Oh, I spilled something. I'll get it later. And it tastes really good. So, beautiful colors. I love the colors of cider. This, I guess, kind of yellowish looking thing, and the reddish purple. It's a beautiful, beautiful color. So let's see what we have here. All right, we'll start with the first one of the BrightCider with Pippin apples. I don't know if I've ever had a Pippin apple, but I always think of Lord of the Rings. Pretty crisp. Ooh. The aftertaste, you definitely get a nice little cider. So initially, it tastes kind of sweet, but you get that the typical hard cider aftertaste. I don't know, like, was it Red's Apple Ale or Red's Apple Cider, or whatever it is, hard cider is a popular cider. It kind of tastes like that, but it's a little better in my opinion. This is good cider. It's not too sharp. It's definitely sweet. It's sweeter than a beer. Don't get me wrong. Ciders are sweeter. That's the nature of it. But it's a good cider. It's a good solid staple. If I was going to make a hard apple cider, this would be my staple for it. So I like that. It's good. Let me try a little bit. Gotta keep drinking, All right. Let's try the other one. Get a little sip here. This is the Made Marion. Again, I think my favorite part's the name so far. Made Marion and the color. So it's, ooh. So your first sip kind of is like a normal cider. A little, or it has that berry flavor. So if you look at, let me see what I guess that Marion berry. I don't know if I've ever had a Marion berry, but I guess it's just a blackberry, I'm assuming. Yeah, it's just a blackberry, type of blackberry. But the ooh part is afterwards. The blackberry taste comes at a delay of like 3 to 4 seconds, or maybe 3 seconds, 2 to 3, where you first taste the cider and then the berry hits at the end. I like that. That's a lot of times when we taste these different beverages, you don't really think about what's happening and what happens to your palate. And initially, this one here, it hits you like a cider, like a little sweeter cider, and then the berry comes in though. It's like an after little hit. It's like driving a turbocharged car initially, and then the power comes, and it's like you get that berry flavor at the end there. So I like both of these, and I'm trying to think. Which one do I like better? I do like, I mean, that's a typical staple cider, but this one, that's got a different, and maybe I'm biased because I like the name. Okay, I got my answers here. So, we got the 2 ciders. We got the BrightCider and the Made Marion. You'll check it out right there. Double trouble. Double fisting here. All right. I'm going to give this cider a 3.75 out of 5. The BrightCider. Okay. 3.75 out of 5. But the Made Marion, because of that little kick, that delay, that change in flavor that you taste, I'm gonna give it a 4. A little higher than this one. Both are good, don't get me wrong, and if you don't care for that extra berry flavor, then get the regular cider, the BrightCider, but that little kick, it gave a little difference of flavor. So this one I'm giving a 4 out of 5, and this one I'm giving a 3.75 out of 5. Anyway, I've rambled on long enough, all right? If you like this video and any of our other videos, please subscribe down below. And this is Gannon, future President of the United States of America, signing off.